Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Bleach, episode 18 of the Thousand Year Blood War and everything, all that good stuff. So, last time we had the Jinka technique, right? Where we had Sajin turn into a human, and by ripping out his heart and gave him an immortal body for a time, which allowed him to beat Bambi, who we learned his ability, her ability was to make her Reishi turn anything it touches into bombs. It's not that she shoots out bombs, it's that she turns what she touches into bombs, which is cool. But unfortunately, she got instantly outmatched and defeated, although it seems like she's still alive, which is kind of a bummer to me because I don't know if Sajin is ever going to come back from the way he was. He turned into like a wolf and lost his humanity and never be able to speak again and all that stuff. So, like, if he can never come back from what happened to him, you know, he didn't even kill someone. So if we have to fight Bambi again, that kind of negates his entire fight, which is a little sad. But in the moment, it was a cool fight. It was some pretty crazy stuff, and yeah, we had Ichigo finally make it through the door, and he is now in front of this lady who I wasn't sure if my memory is failing and I just don't remember seeing, or a lady we've never seen before, but I'm looking forward to seeing what's going on with that. We had Kensei show up to help the three lieutenants. Well, actually, no, they're not lieutenants. One of them is a lieutenant, right? I don't think Ikaku or the other guy that I can't remember his name. I don't think they're lieutenants, right? No, because they're part of yeah, they're a part of shoot. I almost want to say Kakashi for some reason. I don't know why. Kenpachi, I think it starts with a K. Kenpachi's squad, and the lieutenant is the pink-haired girl, Yoshiro or whatever. Anyway, yeah, so he showed up there. I'm looking forward to seeing how things go, and I did like last episode. Like I said, I've had some complaints regarding the season and the return of Bleach in general, but last episode I felt like we actually got some good character and some good fighting, and that's where I've been missing a lot of good character. Like, I haven't really felt like these characters are the characters from the old show because we haven't got to see much emotion kind of thing. So seeing Sajin in the state that he was in was good for me. I enjoyed it. So anyway, let's get started, guys. We're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. If you guys hear any grunts, groaning, snoring, weird sounds, it's because my doggo is sleeping, like, right next to me on a blanket, and she likes to snore. My subtitles are off. Well, we're just going to continue. It looks like it's mainly status reports, but I fixed it. Damn it. I want Kenpachi to get into things. It's always so fun when he shows up. He's always so OP. Almost always so OP. Talking shit. Oh shit. Alright. narrow the remaining forces to, okay. He's not just sending people to their deaths, okay. Regroup at barracks and get orders. Alright. Cool. I thought he was gonna be like, head to the nearest red dot and fight! And I was like, man, a lot of these people cannot handle what they're going to be going up against, but that's a better assessment. I guess. I gotta say, he's no Genryusai, but Shunsui, with his eye patch and everything, is, even with his, like, chill outfit and everything that he has, he just looks so badass. There's something about, like, a guy who can wear, like, a casual kind of outfit, right? But wear it with such confidence that it makes me, like, more scared of them than someone who's in, like, a serious outfit, right? It's like, oh, that guy's in a robe and pajamas? He means business. They look like he just got hit in the nuts. A little preview shots. Yeah, Shuhei is a lieutenant, but the other two are not. Ikaku and... I never remember his name. I've never liked him as much as the rest. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Was the name Love is here too? Oh, right into Bankai. Why not, I guess. Now, Kensei also, I talked about who he looks like, or he looks like a character I'd make in a game, but he also looks a lot like my cousin. My cousin has that same kind of hairstyle a lot. And he has a similar facial structure. My cousin a little, like, thinner and not as jacked. And not the same hair color. Alright. That's what we saw in the little preview thing a second ago. Yep, and then right there, it looks like someone that just got hit in the nuts. Damn. Have we seen his Bankai before? I feel like seeing it, I'm not surprised, but I don't remember. I feel like we probably did. Is this guy gonna get back up? Beat that kid. That kid's probably the power. Yeah, well... Yeah, it's like... The little one's like a bard that just keeps bringing him back. Jeez. Oh my god. Well. Masque de masculine. Nice. Oh shit. Oh. Well. Now he's the one getting hit in the chest. Man. I will say, I love that they show blood in this. There's a lot of anime where the characters get hit and they don't show blood. Even old Bleach, it was very rare that you saw blood. If ever, really. I'm gonna talk more about that. But it really helps, like, get a feel for the wounds. Like, that right there. Like, old Bleach would have him, like, writhing in pain, but it'd be, like, little scratches on his arm or something. We wouldn't really know how bad it is. Also, I'm so enthralled by all the blood that... Oh, shit. Love one after the bard. Oh, shit! Shit, I don't know how this guy works. Is James just gone? Or can James somehow come back? Oh, shit. I don't know if we've seen this. This seems different. I don't recognize this at all. I was questioning whether I've seen Kensei's before, but I'm most certain I haven't seen this one. They still have the ability to use their masks, right? So they're not... So far, they haven't even had to go hollow yet, right? Or do they not do that anymore? I can't remember if it was ever fully removed from them, or if it's just something they try to avoid because the Soul Society, like, frowns upon it. I don't know. Jesus. Hmm. It's like a performer using a bunch of props. They're not real things, but they look real to deceive the audience. We have two performers going at it. There's music. Oh shit. Did I get the name right, or is Love the other guy? Oh, do you block his ears? Oh! Jesus. Well. Oh, that went right through him. Okay, that's super not good. I just realized that I think I called him Love, and now I'm starting to think the guy with the big hammer, or not hammer, but a big, like, mace, might have been Love. And now I can't remember what that guy's name is. Oh shit! Is he one of the ones that showed up? We saw the lights in the sky last episode. I thought Renji could have been one of them. Ugh. Is that Rukia? Yes, it is. I love how Rukia's outfit looks like she's just ready to freeze everything and survive it with her outfit because it looks nice and warm. I don't think he just said both their names, but I think he said their last names. And I don't typically recognize them by last names. Damn, so Renji come back stronger than a damn captain? Oh my god, it can just come back. How do you stop James? To then stop Superstar. Oh, he's healing. Oh, well. Alright. She's just flying around with 2 injured people. Okay, we're back here. I thought, like, Rukia or someone just got jacked up. Uh-oh. Not the mask. Oh! Oh my god, there's a bunch of them. Oh my god. Jesus. He's got star nipples. Oh, he just tanked it. Jeez. Oh my god. Animation. Gum Gum Gatling. No shit, he's activating this shit. They're just creating an actual audience. This guy does not fit in the Bleach universe. At least not in this arc. This is like a filler arc character. This is insane. This is like... Oh my god. Oh, he's gonna wipe out James, too. And James might just come back anyway. Is there some kind... Maybe there's some kind of negative effect to wipe, like, him... Okay, no, maybe not. I was gonna say, maybe if you hurt your own fan... I feel like this is the guy that, like, Don Kanoji would fight. He bankai'd. Oh shit. Oh shit! That's new. Oh shit. His bankai was not complete, I am guessing. So he named them. The other guy's the one that made them, right? Alright. Get stronger. What's the full name? Oh. I thought it was going to add something on, but it actually changed it. The music. Oh. It's like either it's more of that same song we've heard before, or it's a different, like, part of it. I mean, it's just like a different version, I mean. Oh my god. He's like running through the air or some shit. Oh, he gets kind of the features of his, shit. Damn. What did that even just do? He's toasted. Well, damn. I'm guessing he's just done, or can James come back and... Shit, I think he's done. I'm gonna be very disappointed if next episode we just see James show up going, Superstar! And he just pops up again. But shit, Renji, man. Did what two captains working together could not do. It's pretty crazy. I guess it's probably one of those things where everyone has their strengths and weaknesses, right? Like, obviously we had the one captain with his music where he just popped the eardrums and countered it, right? And then just the healing kind of countered Kensei's sort of thing. So, you know, maybe those two captains are of equal power level to Renji, but Renji just had enough, like, instant damage to one-shot him, rather than, over time kind of damage, which he was just healing from kind of thing. But yeah, that was crazy. I do want to look up that captain's name. Bleach captains. Oh shit. Okay. Now return. No, he just absorbs the power back. Kind of like how he lends the blood out. So every time one of these... Son of a bitch. So he's going to become more powerful every time one of the underlings gets defeated. What? Interesting. So is he pretending to be the Quincy King right there? Is that, or was that the Quincy King going into sleep? Alright. Okay, there's Kensei. Alrighty, guys, that is it for episode 18. Sorry, I'm trying to find, the guy we just saw. Is this him? Okay. Rojiro Otoribashi. Yeah, I don't know. It's just the only reason... Rose. That's the name that we know. Okay. That's my bad. Yeah, so I knew him by Rose. Love is the guy with the gigantic mallet. So I apologize for getting that wrong in the episode, but at least I realized it in the episode as well, right? So, but yeah, when I saw the name, it was like Rojiro Otoribashi. I'm like, that's... Why doesn't that sound familiar at all? You know, it's because he went by Rose before, and I just didn't realize his full name. But anyway, yeah, that was another good episode. I mean, once again, we're kind of returned from like the, I missed the Sajin stuff just because we kind of got like character in this episode. It felt like, James or whatever, I guess. The guy said, like, so you died, James, as if, like, they're all one entity, right? Like, the little James cheering him on, and even Superstar said that he is, like, the same, like, they're both one, right? So his name might have just been James. But he went by Masque de Masculine, which is funny. But yeah, he had more personality than any of the other characters, We have, like, Renji showing up being like, yeah, I'm a villain, And it's like, we didn't really get much there. And we saw, like, how he got as strong as he was. This was kind of like another one of those, like, pure fight episodes, because even Kensei and Rose showing up, we didn't get all that much. It was more just, disdain for your enemy and fight, and also a little bit of cockiness, which isn't as compelling to me, where Kensei just punches him and he's like, oh, that guy was easy. And it's like, God damn it, now you're just gonna get defeated, But yeah. So, I mean, like I said, I do. Obviously, we're not going to get every episode, and I'm not expecting every episode to have like deep character development, and it doesn't even have to be deep character development. But I just feel like sometimes our characters like don't feel like how they used to feel to me. Um, like Renji had his serious moments, but then he had his goofy moments too. And I feel like we have only really seen serious moments. I guess we had a little bit of like his confusion when he was told that Hihio Zabimaru wasn't like the full name and everything. We got a little bit of that Renji personality, be like, huh? Like, and not understanding and being confused, and we had a lot of that before with Renji, so it wasn't bad, but I wish we had some more time in between the fights, rather than it's just like invasion, like 5 minutes of downtime, invasion, 5 minutes of downtime, up they're back again, guys, guess what? Because we could have some of those more like, because obviously I realize like things are serious when they're in combat. They can't be goofing around when they're in combat, and I like that, because sometimes when you goof around in combat, it makes me not take the fight seriously. But I definitely appreciate having some downtime in between these invasions to have our characters interact and show their personalities and show that they're not just fighting bots, But anyway, regardless of all that, Kuretsuchi insulting the head captain was funny, where he's like, while you're sipping tea with the enemy, 30% of our forces have been defeated, and everything, and I love how Shunsui just like took it and threw it right back. He's like, yeah, well, I ran out of tea, so I guess I'll do some stuff. But yeah, that was pretty funny. All I really have else to say, other than, the animation in the episode was fantastic. Watching Superstar go out, they definitely gave him a hell of a fight with him, keeping Renji in the air the way he was and everything. Like, that was well animated, very cool. And, I liked it. And Renji's new Bankai look is pretty crazy, right? Like, so the Bankai we saw before, which honestly, I appreciate that it got a bit of an upgrade, because it wasn't super exciting before. It was like, he could always like whip his sword out, and it extends the range. And his Bankai was always just like a little bit bigger version. Like, we did have that one time where he like took all the pieces and like stabbed in with them, I believe. And that was like a neat usage of it that was like a little bit different. And I did like that, but it never felt like it was significant enough to be a Bankai to me. It always just felt like a slightly higher powered version of what he already does. Whereas this, he has kind of similar aspects to what he did before, but he has the sword for, more close range, and then he has the other arm that extends out, and then he has whatever that big bite thing was at the end that he did, and that was really cool. So props to that. And obviously, I mean, I know Renji has been one of like the big characters, but he's always been kind of that like sure, like Ichigo surpasses as the main character, surpasses the captains pretty easily. But I feel like he's always been one of the ones that like he doesn't, no matter how strong he got, he was always still just a little bit below the captains. Whereas here, I wonder if he is stronger than Rose and Kensei. Or like I was saying during the, I think I said it during the credits, where everyone kind of has like a, it's kind of like a weakness and strength against certain opponents depending on what their abilities are. Like, obviously Soifon's Bankai isn't going to be good against someone that has like insane speed or something like that and can just dodge the missile. If you can never hit him with the missile, then her Bankai is completely useless, kind of thing. But anyone like slower moving, or anyone whose ability maybe makes him stationary, she would be amazing against, kind of thing. So it could just be one of those things where Kensei and Rose's Bankais and everything, and also it might have been overestimating the opponent. That's the thing about like Superstar's goofiness is probably helped him a little bit there, because they probably didn't take him as serious because he's this mask wearing weird luchador guy, right? And then he suddenly was just very capable and everything. So it could just be that they underestimated him. And then Renji shows up, and Renji sees two captains just got defeated by this guy, and Renji's like, I ain't gonna fuck around with him, you know? And maybe that's the difference. So I don't want to just straight up say, like, oh, Renji's stronger than captains, because there's a lot of factors to consider. But it does seem like he might be, you know? And there's also nothing wrong with that. I mean, he went up to the Squad Zero area and got training from, you know, the people that originally created the Zanpakuto, and then the person that named all the different, you know, like, what he said, he came up with the name Zanpakuto, Bankai, and Shikai, right? I think is what he said. So, you know, just because he named it doesn't mean that he's like the best with it, but you know, he got special training, and now he comes back and is potentially stronger than the other captains. So with him just being a lieutenant still, that's interesting. But yeah, we also have Rukia back. I'm wondering if she's going to be getting into any fights after she drops the captains off. It'd be pretty cool, because I imagine she got stronger too. I don't know. I can't remember if we ever got to see her Bankai in the manga when I read it, or if she even has it yet, because, you know, she might not even have it yet. She's always been the one that, like, sometimes she's very capable, but then other times she's just that damsel in distress that is there for, you know, Ichigo to save, kind of thing. So I wonder what she is in this segment of the story, right? Like, is she gonna fight and be very capable? Because that would be pretty cool. I hope so, after getting training up there. I hope it's not just like, oh yeah, Renji, Byakuya, and Ichigo went up there and got immensely stronger, but Rukia came down and, yeah, you guys go save her, you know? So I hope she did get badass up there. But yeah, I can't remember where she goes from here and stuff. So, but yeah, the last thing I really wanted to talk about was seeing blood. Obviously, it's nothing new for this. You know, we had the first 13 episodes, the first, like, season or whatever, the first part, I should say, had a lot of blood and everything. But this episode really made me appreciate it, because we're seeing him, like, get hit, and the blood is there, like, almost instantly. And it really helps me gauge, like, the level of damage the characters are taking. And that was one of my big gripes about older Bleach, is probably due to, like, the time slot on TV, and, you know, it was a different era where, you know, blood and gore and everything wasn't as accepted in society, and should, like, so they rarely showed it if they were airing it on TV, unless they had it on, like, a later time slot where, you know, they made sure, like, all the kids were in bed and everything and wouldn't see it, kind of thing, or they hoped, kind of thing. But regardless, watching the old show, it was like, you know, the characters would get all beat up, and they would just have little, like, scrapes on them and stuff, like little lines, and you wouldn't really know, like, even sometimes I think the characters would say, like, you've lost too much blood, but we didn't see any blood, and it's like, okay, I just gotta go with what they said, you know, it looks fine to me, you know, and that's a lot of when they can't show the wounds as much. You just gotta trust the way the characters are saying the fight's going, rather than trusting what they're showing you about the fight. And it's like, oh, he's losing pretty bad, and it's like, is he? You know, and it's like, oh, okay, I guess he is, you know. But we were able to see it here with Kensei, you know, getting, you know, that one wound where it's bleeding profusely and everything. It's like, okay, that's not great. We probably never would have seen the hole in Rose's chest before, maybe. I don't know. That might have been okay, because we didn't really get to see blood, because it was so, like, singed. It, like, cauterized itself, kind of thing. But, so, like, maybe we could have seen something like that, or it might have been one of those things where you see it for, like, half a second, and then the clothes cover it, or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, my point is I appreciate seeing the blood, because it really helps me instantly identify how the fight's going, because, you know, sometimes our characters are so damn strong. Like, sometimes, like, it was really hard when it came to Kenpachi, because sometimes Kenpachi can take hits and not even get hurt, right? And other times he does get hurt, and sometimes they don't show the wounds when he does get hurt, and you can only go by his reaction, and you're kind of waiting for that reaction for him to be like, oh, wow, you hurt me. It's like, oh, okay, he hurt him. You know, sometimes I think every now and then we did get a little bit of blood through like the cuts, like when we had Ichigo versus Kenpachi and stuff like that. Like I said, sometimes there was blood and everything, but I just feel like it's more immediate, it's more noticeable, and I appreciate it. So anyway, I think that's all I really have to say for this episode. But I did very much enjoy it. It was good. You know, we had basically the whole episode was the fight against Mass Demasculine, and right, like we didn't really jump to any of the other battles. I don't think. The only other thing I didn't really talk about was obviously they spoke a little bit about the Quincy King not being like normal and what kind of being he is and everything, but actually it was in the after credits, right? Because he absorbed the energy from James, which I already said, I imagine as we defeat more of these guys, it's just going to make the Quincy King more powerful. But then he turns to the smoke, and then the smoke like jets off to the side, right? And then that smoke appears as the Emperor guy, whatever his name is. The guy they call Emperor or whatever. So and they were saying like me and the Quincy King are one kind of thing and stuff like that. So was he pretending to be the Quincy King, like an illusion kind of thing, just to like propagate the forces kind of thing, or did he just go into sleep just now? I don't know. I'm curious. It's something that I don't really remember how all that functions. Like, was the Quincy King ever here, or was this all just led by him, kind of thing? So, very very interesting stuff. But I just wanted to watch it again because I wanted to make sure it wasn't something where the smoke just went and like dissipated, and then next to him was him, and I just like put the two together by mistake. But no, it was it did like turn into him, so I don't know. But yeah, looking forward to learning more. Seems like we're gonna be getting some like lore drop on the Quincy King potentially next episode with this conversation with Uryu and everything. So but yeah, thank you guys so much. That's going to be it for me. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more from me. Link in the description below. And yeah, you can find early access to some of my other shows. Not this one, because I watch this one as it releases. But yeah, my other shows has early access. There's also Patreon shows on there where you can see shows, the entire show, before it releases to YouTube. Things like Better Call Saul I'm doing that with right now. And Symphogear. So check all that out if you're interested. It supports me in what I do here. I very much appreciate it. And I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.